Last week we were 7-1 heading into our game against the Atlanta Falcons at home. We basically had one play to end it all from only a few yards out. We see a receiver breaking open in the back of the end zone. Unfortunately, we can't get it off in time. We take the sack, and now we need our revenge against one of the better players in the league with one of the better rosters as well. We're taking on the 5-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The trade deadline just passed this week. Some big moves were made, not only this week, but throughout the season. Tariq Woolen heads to the Niners, one of the better corners in this game with his combination of size and speed. DeMarcus Lawrence traded to the Niners as well. Nick Bosa heads to Seattle, so a big-time in-division trade right there. If we scroll down this list, Gardner Johnson to the Rams in week 1, DeForest Buckner to the Panthers. We saw the Titans made a big trade with the Giants, I believe, as well. I think they had Brian Burns. Maybe they had Abdul Carter as well. George Pickens heads to the Panthers there. Isaiah Simmons to the Rams, one of the better users in the game. Deron Bland to the Colts alongside Kenny Clark in return for DeForest Buckner and a second-round pick. I don't see that actual Giants transaction. For some reason, it only shows a select few trades here, but those are some of the big ones and some pretty surprising ones there as well. Here's an update on our roster at the midway point through the season. We've had a lot of upgrades to this point. We've had some dev games as well. Christian Gonzalez is a 98 overall. Obviously, this is factoring in the morale boost as well. Drake May is up to a 95 overall. Still no superstar development trait, which is absolutely ridiculous to think about. Stephon Diggs at wide receiver. The veteran has been not only helping the youngsters around him, but he's been one of the top receivers in the NFL so far. Milton Williams has been well worth the money, although, again, that pass rush really hasn't been too consistent for us. The rookie running back, Travion Henderson, out of Ohio State, has been a monster for us. Booty has had a continuous, dev upgrade scenario or storyline. I'm not really sure how exactly you would describe it, but he's gotten some decent stat upgrades. Unfortunately, no abilities for him either. Obviously, the big one for us personally was Marcus Jones, who, for some reason, did I miss him? Did I just scroll right by him? Where the hell is Marcus Jones at? There he is. Marcus Jones, 82 overall. He did get the superstar abilities. We did put mid-zone KO on him, so he should hopefully help us knock out some passes over the middle of the field, although, to be honest, those zone knockout abilities have been heavily nerfed from just a couple years ago. Here's the Bucs roster. I did want to check out to see if they made any moves, but it doesn't appear that they've done so. So pretty much the standard roster here. Okay, you guys were also telling me to go ahead and use my staff points, so I did that with Vrabel, obviously our head coach. I did it with our offensive coordinator as well as our defensive coordinator. I forget the exact ones I spent my points on, but some of the ones you guys recommended, one of them being the one where I have to actually play my mini camp games to try to get dev upgrades. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not great about that. You guys know I'm lazy, but I really need to get on that because I do obviously want to get Drake May superstar abilities that would literally change our entire roster and our outlook on the season. Updated standings here as well. The Dolphins actually beat the Ravens, so the Ravens are 7-1. The Dolphins are 9-0. That was rude. The Bengals are 7-2 as well. The Titans are 7-2. We obviously played a crazy game with them, and then the Broncos are 7-2 as well. So a lot of teams vying for that number 1 seed. With 2 losses, it might not be possible, but again, we do have another matchup down the road with the Dolphins, and it should be in New England. Oh my god, I'm so hungry, dude, and I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna eat some chips right here. Hopefully they give me the energy I need for the next 45 minutes. ASMR Chippy, sorry. Bad manners. All right, looks like 6-1 man-to-man here. Maybe he blitzes off that left edge. He does. We'll hit Diggs on the crosser versus Winfield. We definitely had him probably for a touchdown, but without that gunslinger passing ability on our quarterback, we're probably not getting that ball off too often versus that amount of pressure. Right there we will, though. Oh, my God. Diggs absolutely fried Winfield again. He's top 3 in a lot of statistical receiving categories. He's going to continue it here in this game. Winfield is no match for him, and that's a beautiful, beautiful start for us. Excuse me. There is a new defense I do want to try that I've been running in Ultimate Team lately, man-centered, and I think that would work really, really well for us because obviously we have Marcus Jones with abilities, we have Carlton Davis, a pretty decently underrated corner, got some decent man coverage stats, and obviously Christian Gonzalez, who's probably the best man-to-man corner in the game based on ability, stats, and speed. So, plus height. I mean, he's got the range as well. So, I think that's probably a transition I'm going to be making in the future. Maybe we'll sprinkle it in this game. if we don't particularly play great defense to start. But I think going forward, I'm probably going to main that as my defense. And then what I'll do is I will change my abilities. Let's just watch this quick scene right here. Looks like he's going to that. Watch that crosser, and he goes playmaker, tough to stop. But yeah, I think going forward, I'll throw one step ahead. Some man knockouts on Gonzo. We'll see if we can get some of those on Marcus Jones. I don't know if he'll be high enough of an overall, but if he is, that's what we'll do. And yeah, I think that'll work really, really well for us. But in this game, you know, without having those abilities, I'll probably only sprinkle it in. I mean, this guy's going to run the meta bunch X nasty, all the meta combos that are super, super difficult to stop. Good defense. I mean, well, it looked like good defense, and then he just breaks the tackle. All right. Well, this is a good place to get stingy at. All right. We need to fight down here defensively. I'm going to run a little cover 2, I think. I'm going to stay away from pressing. I'll try the Texas stun as well. I mean, Baker Mayfield, pretty mobile in real life. I wouldn't say that's the case in Madden. I don't know what his speed rating is. I'm going to run commit here. I'll manually click onto that guy, set the edge myself. 2nd and 8 coming up. Good play for us. Let's run a little cover 4 match, which I don't love. I'm going to double Mabel this left side, and then I will go tackle the tight end myself. That's a nice tackle. 3rd and 2 coming up. We just need an incompletion. An incompletion, I doubt he runs, so I would say, you know, shoot a run in the backfield, but that's probably not on the table here for a good player with a winning record. He's probably going to pass and look to a zig or maybe some sort of backside dig or maybe a corner route in the back of the end zone, although with him audibling to bunch tight end, I do have to worry about maybe the RPO. Goes high ball. I mean, we'll take that. He was wide open. Definitely didn't need to highball it. I think that was Gonzo who got absolutely dusted right there. And, yeah, that would have been a touchdown. No doubt about it. But this is exactly what we wanted. One opportunity to get off the field and change the game early on. I'm going to send the dogs at him too right here. No doubt about it. I was hoping he might drop that, but yeah, Godwin with abilities just isn't going to drop a pass, even if he's diving for it. Wasn't really set up, had to switch to miss just the extra point. That might be the difference maker in this game, to be honest, with how difficult defense is. But yeah, I wasn't really set up. I didn't know what to do with the running back right there. He did send him out. The pressure didn't really get there, but honestly, he made a read so fast, it doesn't make a difference. All we can do here is just drive down, and I might go for 2, try to make it a 2-possession game right away, to be honest with you. All right, new defense here. It looks like Dollar, probably loop blitz. Yep, exactly what it is. We'll hit the in route as it comes across the face of his user. Didn't do a very good job there. I maybe could have hit the cross, but that's a risky throw versus a good player. It's more of a distraction route. Obviously, guys don't want to give up the big play, but with the switch stick being in the game, it's really not that difficult to come off of. Ideally, if I'm wanting to throw a deep crosser, an intermediate depth crosser like that, I have the streak over top, which I did. But again, be careful right there. Don't want him coming down too aggressively and picking me off in that situation. But I want enough time in the pocket to be able to throw the streak if they do switch stick. So I just hold on to the ball for an extra half second as I wait for that cross to develop across the field. They see that getting open, they switch stick down to it, and then give up the streak over top. So I'm not throwing that crosser unless I also have enough time to hold on to the football for an extra half second and throw the streak over top. I don't know what this guy paused for. Maybe he's lagging or something. Go high ball there. Obviously didn't really need to, but he is switch sticking around. So again, I'm trying to be as conservative as possible because I just feel like based on what I saw in the first drive. I mean, we got him to a 4th down, but I'm not getting, I didn't even mean to no huddle. I'm not getting many stops in this game. So yeah, we definitely can't make a mistake back. Let's take off here, Drake May, make the smart play. And he actually gets 6 right there. That was a good scramble. Okay, so yes, guy's definitely lagging. Diggs on the post route. Same route we scored on last drive. I'm just going to kick my extra point here, go up 8. We'll think about going for 2 later. He'll probably go for 2 himself, so it doesn't make too much of a difference, to be honest. But we'll kick our extra point here. And I think this guy's lagging, so I think we're going to let him reset his game and then basically just reset the situation, which is kind of annoying, but I don't want to play with an unfair advantage if this guy's internet is having issues. So we'll figure that out. I won't make you guys obviously watch us recreate the situation, but we'll get it down to pretty much the exact time and score as well, and we'll just go from there. But let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, boys, we got the situation set back up pretty much to exactly how it was before now. I did also talk earlier about how I want to start incorporating a little more man coverage. I also think this is probably a bad team to do that against. You know, obviously, with them having not only Igbuka, one of the best young rookie receivers in the league, they also have Godwin and then Mike Evans, who are actually hurt in real life, but they got abilities. So they're going to cook man coverage pretty consistently unless it's pretty much just Gonzo on them. So I think zone is probably the better choice versus this team anyway. Not that it's a great choice to begin with. I mean, I don't think zone is good versus anybody. It's just I think man might even be a worse option based on the personnel the Bucs actually have. So Baker Mayfield's got red zone Deadeye, inside Deadeye, conductor. He's got Wirfs with abilities. Holy smoke, sorry. Short elite on Godwin. Good knockout right there. Is that Alex Austin, bro? Alex Austin is such a fucking goon. I literally love that guy. He has been one of our best playmakers for us all season fucking long, which is crazy to say, dude. It is crazy to say because, again, he was supposed to be a guy who just rides pine all season. It's so fun seeing a young player like that not only play well, but hopefully get rewarded for it with the dev game at some point. At least some good upgrades. Pick. Let's go. Carlton Davis, the veteran, with a huge interception, running some match coverage right there. And we should be able to beat the offensive lineman to the edge. A pick six for a team that, again, we've struggled defensively for the most part this season. Most of our turnovers have come from good coverage, and the case is no different this time. Really no pressure with the Texas stunt, but Carlton Davis jumps the wheel route, takes it the other way for 6. And, yeah, beautiful start to this game, boys, but we got to finish. We got to continue playing hard because we can't drop any more games. We drop any more games, the hopes of getting the bye are pretty much done and dusted, especially with how many good teams with good records there are in the AFC. I think this conference is loaded. We got to bring our A game. We got to get the best possible seed so we can make a little run in the playoffs because it's really not that far away, man. We're really only probably 2 weeks real time away from our first playoff game. All right, I don't want to get caught with my pants down running cover 9 too much. I did run that last drive. We'll try a little cover 3 match. Come up, nice little hit stick right there from Charles Woodson, the rookie, but good play by him. Good timing on that. Do have to be pretty careful. I'm going to hard flat here, the linebacker. And then we got McCollum as our user. We got the safety and the hook, Marcus Jones. That's really good defense, and that should have been an interception. Jalen Hawkins, missed opportunity, somehow gets completed. I do like this defense, though. This is really one of my first times running cover 3 match, and I can see a vision with this. Like, that was actually really, really effective against that super popular route combo that people run. I think I just deep half the safety. My only concern is when he goes to this bunch side end, I do have to watch for the RPO. A lot of people, what they do is they have the RPO bubble, but when you audible to an RPO, you can actually hot route it. So they put the bubble, the inside guy, on a flat route, and it just gets much better momentum. You're able to pass lead it, turn it upfield. So usually what I do is I drag out the flat all the way to the outside. I don't know if it actually defends it that well, to be honest, but it does kind of dissuade people from throwing in that general direction. I imagine he'll probably flip here audible. That's exactly what he does. I'm going to deep half to see if that outside corner there will get back to play a quick seam pass. Yeah, good defense. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good defense right there. Just got to be a little bit quicker and more decisive with the switch stick. Good play. That is the danger of the cover 3 match. I feel like that slide route from the running back's going to be wide open most of the time. Ooh, I don't like the cover 3 match versus the gun doubles right there. Not a good look for me. What? Oh my God, we caught him being greedy, and that should have been mine, and probably the other way as well. Holy shit, that was actually a really risky pass. I thought we made a really nice play defensively, and unfortunately we don't get rewarded for it. Here's the bunch side end. I'm actually no trips right here. A little surprising. Gonna drag over Gonzo. He does go seam, and I should have called a timeout. Fuck, dude. Wow, that would have been game right then and there. I would have been totally comfortable calling that if we got that pick with the user on the right sideline. Unfortunately, we don't. He's going to go for 2 as well to catch up. He probably feels like he's playing with house money at this point. Nothing to lose, you know, after throwing that pick 6 last drive. So let's see if we can get the stop on the 2-point. He's going to take off here. And Baker Mayfield, maybe I was wrong. Maybe he does have some wheels. Jeez. All right, I think this is a pretty important drive for us. And I think we... Diggs misses the block. So does our guard. I think we try to milk this. I think we try to make this the last drive before half. I think being up a stop, one of the ways he can get back in the game is by using the clock to his advantage. So I think we use it against him before he has a chance to, obviously. And we make this the last drive. We'll hit our return route here. Ooh, hold on. I mean, I'll score if I can. Wanted to stop my momentum, maybe go backwards a couple yards, give myself a little bit more space to milk. I mean, obviously right there I would have scored if I had the lane, but Kyle Williams was not fast enough. We're going to run this all the way down here, under 240. That way we can take it to the 2-minute warning. Still more than enough space here to milk this, and he knows inside zone's coming, and I'm just going to run it right at him anyway. Henderson just fall forward for a couple yards, exactly what he does. We'll take it to the 2-minute warning, and let's just focus on getting a first down and nothing more than that at this moment, or on this next play. All right, QB zone here again. May does have the wheels to get outside as long as we get the block, and unfortunately we don't. He's going to burn his first time out here, which is smart. This is probably 4-down territory for us. I mean, we get stopped here. He burns his second time out. We kick. He's going to have all the time in the world to get 7. He's in dollar, which is interesting. I'm probably going to go all short routes here, and he's going to expect it, which is my only hesitation. But I think if we time it right, we can throw the slant over the middle, which is exactly what we do. We take a shot as well. I should have possession caught that to avoid getting popped, and then also, again, to give myself probably an extra yard or 2 in this case to get the first down and not score, just in case it ends up being like that. But goes for the strip right there. Drake May, way to hang on to the football. That's his last time out. 1:48 left here. So, I mean, regardless, we're just not scoring here. If I complete a pass, I am going to pass. We're going down. Hit the running back. Henderson. I would have liked to get the first down, but I did end up kind of going east-west there just to make sure that I didn't accidentally fall into the end zone or get tackled into the end zone, which could come back to bite us. But again, I just can't score in that situation. Worst case scenario, we really just make this the last drive before half. I'm going QB zone, and I'm basically just running it right at him. I'm probably going to turn it into almost a QB blast. Drake May go down. First and goal, baby. Come on. Beautiful management right there. They gave us forward progress. I'm just pushing up on that left stick, trying to run into traffic purposely. So that way, again, we don't accidentally fall into the end zone and give him a minute on the clock there. We're going QB zone again, turn it into a blast, just turn up field instead of trying to get to the edge, and then we'll burn a timeout here. Probably slightly prematurely. I think maybe I should have waited a couple more seconds, but it's not a big deal. I won't get too cute here, and we're going back to the zone. I like this look a lot, and I'm just waiting for somebody to push me in. I could have hit the hole a little bit more to the right, and he's going to know it's coming here. I mean, he just has to know it's coming here. But again, I don't know if it really matters. Yeah, it does matter, clearly. Fuck. I mean, I don't know. I hate to be a bitch and come this far, but, I think any other situation, I would go for it. But I think after how well we managed the clock, our goal, again, was to make this the last drive before half. We did exactly that. It would be silly not to kick and make this a 2-possession game. He's got to get a stop either way. So I'm not sure if 3 or 7 makes a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. Hopefully it doesn't, unless he just goes for 2 a bunch. But if I notice he starts getting super aggressive in the 2-point conversions to catch up to those 3 points, I'll just 2-clock on offense the next time I get it. I'll literally shorten the game so that his 2-point conversions, if they do become successful, and he does try to string a couple of them together, I'll make it a non-factor myself. So not a big deal there. Again, we've played decent defense so far this game. I don't really anticipate this guy making another mistake, and it's going to be hard to force him into making a mistake. with how lackluster our pass rush has been so far this season. But we'll try our absolute best here. And I'm fine with giving up the short stuff. Really just try to use that clock against them. I know it's early in the third quarter, and there's a ton of time left here, and we're only up 10. But you can tell he's already in a hurry mode. He wants to score as quickly as possible. And Gonzo's on there. That's fine. Wow. Oh, man. We got egged by a dude with brisket for knees, bro. Literally just fall off the bone tender. And he just dunks on the best DB in the game with pick artist. I mean, that's really the game-winning turnover. Defenders in his face, too, throwing the football. Wow. I mean, brutal break. Maybe that's karma for being a pussy and not going for it before half, but that just has to be – I literally just can't be caught. It should be my football. The fact that he comes down with that and then breaks the tackle and then scores is just salt in the wound. And, I mean, he took barely any time off the clock on top of it, so – oh, that was frustrating. Wow. I think he dropped that. I'm pretty sure he just dropped that. I don't know if that hit off our receiver's helmet, but that was really close. He hit a pretty nice switch stick right there. I think I maybe messed up the pass lead because despite the switch stick, I feel like that was wide open, and I would throw that again. Maybe I just messed up, again, the pass lead myself, and that's pretty good defense right there. 3rd and 9 coming up here. Got to have a good play. All right, loop blitz again here. We'll just hit our drag. I knew that wasn't going to get the first down, but, I mean, we make it a super manageable 4th and 4 here where we basically have the entire playbook, and I'm going back to all reliable here. I'm just hitting the flat. If it's open, it's not. We'll hit the curl on the return, click on, come back. Really nice play, really nice read. Got exactly what we wanted. Move the chains. Things could have got a little dicey right there if we didn't, so I'm definitely glad that we did. Let's see if we can quick snap this and hit Hunter Henry on the corner route, and we definitely could have. I mean, May just, he's fast, he's got great straight line speed, but no acceleration. I need him to get on the run there immediately and then hit Hunter Henry. I just wasn't comfortable standing in the pocket and making that read that early. Wow. Hunter Henry, wide open touchdown. We just don't block. Jeez. Running back streak. We don't need it all back on 3rd down. Just 11 yards, make it super manageable. I mean, another tough situation. I think I'm going to burn a timeout here. I want to come out and play action if he runs this loop. That way I know we're going to block it. Really the only consistent way to do it. We'll see if he stays in it. I got a couple ideas here. I'm thinking super deep stemmed up curl route with, yeah, we'll hit the curl on the return. Just too good. I think we had the outside guy maybe too, but I had him on a comeback route. Really nice play right there. I mean, it takes an extremely elite level player to recognize the possibility of that coming, and obviously we haven't gone to it all game, so definitely don't blame him for not really reacting that well to it. His adjustments were kind of wonky, I'm not going to lie. I don't really know what he did defensively there. We'll hit the running back. And I just threw it way too late. I mean, we might have been able to score right there. Just missed opportunity. I think Hunter Henry will be open this corner route. Wow, that was a super aggressive switch stick. We got away with one right there, no doubt about it. Thankfully, we're able to get Diggs in the area, so he's able to force the fucking incompletion. Get super aggressive with the switch stick again. This time, we're not going to make the mistake. Diggs over top for a touchdown. Whew. Definitely a scary drive. We had the big fourth and long that we were able to convert, called a really nice play there. And then he almost got us twice with the switch stick, which he's obviously being super aggressive with. He knows he needs to stop, and he probably should have had one that drive. Oh, good defense right there. Milton Williams, big time sack, baby. Come on. Come on. Deep half the fucking corner there, but I guess with the motion, he got pulled out too wide. Fuck. Man, just too easy right now. You can't give up the easy touchdowns. Got to make him actually earn it and work down the field. And I'm just not doing that at the moment defensively. All right, well, back on offense. That bubble would be so good with somebody a little bit faster because that pursuit angle coming downhill isn't great. If we're able to take more advantage of that, exploit that, I mean, I think we could get loose. Let's block the running back here. We'll hit our backside drag. He's trying to, again, switch stick to take away that. Wow, really? Oh, boy. Wow. Switch stick on the wrong guy and gave up another bomb. Oh, everything has come crashing down in the second half, man. Go over top there. That's a really nice pass over the middle of the field. He did have a man up, but he tried to engage the line, I believe, right there. So he was trailing pretty far behind us. Really nice pocket, floating away from the pressure. Let's see if we can hit him over top for a quick touchdown here. Diggs on the crosser, does have separation. McCollum is pretty fast, but that's a really nice dot right there. We're going to no huddle this, trying to score as quickly as possible. That way when he gets the ball back, there's no possibility of him clocking us. And the worst case scenario, I mean, I really got to make him work next drive. Let's focus right now immediately, though, on scoring here because we struggled earlier, before half especially, so. The running back table route, Henderson. I mean, that's not a touchdown, really? Man, you got to be an inch away, dude. I'm going to go QB zone again here, turn it into a blast. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why that couldn't just happen before half, but holy shit, what the fuck was that? Kick our three here, or kick our extra point, go up three here, excuse me. And, I mean, just try to make him work a little bit. That way, if he does score, you know, we have a money drive. We make it the last drive of the game. That's the plan for now, but just no more one-play touchdowns, please. Wow, I mean, that's a risky pass because I'm sitting right there on the running back streak. If I take 2 steps left, I pick that off really easily. I mean, that was a risky pass. I promise you I was really close to picking that off. You know, wheel route here. Running back doesn't get picked up. Try to recover, but thankfully the pressure gets there in time. I mean, the auto broken tackles are just, they're silly, man, because that is a really good switch stick. It's not perfect, but it's really damn close. It's good recognition of the return route, and we are literally in his ass, man. The catch is already crazy enough to begin with, and then you factor in the auto broken tackles after those tight catches are just so fucking cheese. It's something I'd really like to see fixed in the future. I'm not really sure I love this here. If he... I do have to watch for the running back table route. I'll try to run Woodson out there and then switch it back to the 3-rec. Okay, I'm going to help out a little bit here. Interesting play call. Haven't seen this, obviously. I mean, that's really fucking good defense. That's intentional grounding as well. Going to bring up 4th and long. And this is where we pounce, gentlemen. This is where we fucking pounce. Wow. Just not in a great spot with my user. I'm shocked he even threw it, but I mean, wow. I guess what other option did he have? He got bagged. I don't know. There's been a couple plays this game where he's thrown at me a few times, and I just gave him a little bit more credit than I probably should have. All right, well, obviously the only solution from this point forward is to milk this, because I mean, if we score and we give him the ball back, it'll be an easy clock job for him. You know, worst case scenario, he kicks 3 and goes to that team, which is just a coin flip at that point. So the game is in our hands despite a rough second half. And we're going to try to walk him down and score again. This is a very similar situation to what we had last week against Atlanta. And we'll see if we can correct our mistakes this time around. Not off to a fantastic start here. He's playing super aggressively underneath, trying to take away the short stuff, which is smart. Let's make sure we call a really good play here on third and 8. I'm going to go to a play I haven't called yet, I don't think. Maybe I have once, but definitely not more than that. Running back out of the backfield on the streak. And we have the backside drag as well. Kind of takes the attention of his user away. And then we hit the tight end crosser over top. That was a really well-designed play right there. I'm going to look to the bubble here. Should be open. Wow. I mean, definitely had a lane to run there as well. He actually had a nice switch stick to really recover there and prevent the big play from happening. I'm going QB zone immediately. Man alignment plus a shift to the right. I mean, Levante David just walks through every time. We're just not getting the blocks we need, despite it just being the most enticing look I've ever seen in my life on that play. So that's pretty frustrating. 3rd and 9. I mean, we had 2 plays to get this, obviously. There's no world where we obviously punt. I mean, I don't even know why I would bring that up. I'm going to snap this as fast as possible and hit our drag. Diggs, he dives to try to make the tackle, and I don't think he needed to. I just think maybe he was a little bit too afraid of 4th and 1 and wanted a 4th and 4, and it just bites him in the ass. Thankfully, he did that, because that could have been a little bit awkward right there. Tight end in route, open. Make sure we go down here, avoid fumbling again. That would be super disappointing. Really good drive so far. I mean, we basically milked this perfectly. We're almost in a situation. I think I'm going to run here. We're in a situation after this play where the entire playbook is open, and yeah, we're just going to score. Yeah, I'm going to no huddle this. Yeah, no, we're in a great spot here. I'm basically just in no huddle mode now. Just playing normal offense. Not too worried about the clock. Running back out of the backfield. Henderson takes a fucking shot. I'm going to no huddle this again. It's a little bit tight. I think you could argue either way what to do here, but I'm going to save my timeouts. Drake May with the juke. Oh my God, wow. I don't know what that animation was, but thankfully we didn't actually get user hit sticked. I mean, I don't know, maybe, was that a hit stick? I mean, not really. He didn't get the hit stick animation, but that could have been worse. We definitely could have fumbled right there. I don't know. I thought I had a touchdown. I can't believe I even got stuck in an animation with the guy on the right. That was almost like super disappointing. I was just trying to score. We do have 1 timeout left here. I think he is going to blitz. He doesn't. I was wrong. Throw the ball away. All right, good defense right there. 5 seconds. Got time for 2 plays. I mean, we got to make this one quick. We can't make the same mistake against the Falcons. We got to be decisive. And I might go bubble. I know it's crazy, but I might go bubble here. Wow. And wow. I mean, wow. Oh, back-to-back heartbreaking losses. I mean, I don't know how we don't fall in the end zone there, and then it just took just the perfect amount of time for him to get tackled. I mean, that's just unlucky, I'm going to be honest. I really like that play call. I feel like that was just unlucky compared to last week. Last week, I think maybe, I mean, I don't know. I guess last week was a similar situation. I don't think we really made a mistake. I was saying it the whole drive. I don't think we really made a mistake. I thought we actually managed that literally fucking perfectly. Somehow, again, we get stuck in that animation with Drake May when I thought we had a free path to the end zone. And then somehow right there, we just, 1, don't fall in. And then again, 2, he just gets, like right here, how am I not getting this end zone right here? Once he just misses with this guy. Because he goes for the hit stick. He literally clicks onto this guy, goes for the hit stick, misses completely. And we just, I mean, Bradbury just engages in the block, but really doesn't. And then we don't get pushed forward. We get pushed back because the other guy comes in, and then it literally ends right on the spot at the 1 yard line. I mean, that's brutal right there. I really like that play call because even if we get stopped at the 1 right there, I mean, it opens up the entire playbook. We can run, we can call a quick pass play, like so many different options as opposed to, I mean, where are we at here originally, right? We're at the 6 yard line. I mean, I want to see the run. Didn't really have anything at all pass-wise. The drag, obviously, but that doesn't do a lot for us. So we juke. He dives, and I just thought he missed. Like, I just thought right here, I'm like, okay, he missed. Like, he's behind us. And I just thought we had, he does dive and miss. I mean, that's a touchdown, so. Fuck, dude. I just hate losing back-to-back games like that. I mean, we played pretty well. It's kind of sucks that, his stop was the fumble. It is what it is. I mean, we're obviously not going to get the 1 seed, probably not the 2 seed anymore. We're probably going to more than likely end up with, a first-round playoff game, obviously. But I guess more content for you guys. I just hate losing games like that. I mean, that's just 2 shitty fucking ways to lose. 2 games that, I don't know. But we just played better than him that game. It's as simple as that. And to lose it, it just sucks. It's not a good feeling.